What is going on, guys? It's Coke Killer Cole back here with another YouTube dipping video with the Coke Killer's channel. And today we're going to be doing a review. I know y'all read the title already, but here it is. Shithorn Mint. And this right here completes it. I have now done every type of mint we can get down here. So, besides Coke Mint, because that's coming out in March, and I'm excited to try that. And I'm not a huge mint dipper, but I dip the shit out of it, I ain't gonna lie. And over the past week, I know I've been doing a butt ton of reviews, and over the past week and a half, we have done every skull mint there is on here on the channel. Or no, I guess we didn't do the skull dark mint, did we? We didn't do that, did we? Damn it. I thought that I got all of them. Shit. Because I know we did the classic mint review, the extra mint review, classic mint pouches, which I've never seen them before. I found them and did them on the channel, and the extra mint pouches. So now I guess we need to do like the dark, don't we? Now, I want this to be a complete biased opinion here, so I'm not going to tell you. I did have one dip of this earlier. And it's got an interesting story. As you can see, there's a pretty good amount left. So let's smell it. Oh, it smells awful. It smells like it's old. I couldn't find the date on it because I thought it was old, but I know it's in date because me and my cousin, this is how we got it. Me and my cousin's fishing today. Well, we're down there on the bridge, and this guy who we know, we actually knew him. We wasn't with him, but we knew him. I'm not gonna say no names or nothing, but he sets it down, and it's uncracked. And we knew, and because he had two cans, he picked up the one, put it in his pocket. Well, he forgot this one, didn't put it in his tackle box, so we went and got it. And yeah, he said, and I'll just tell you what he said about it. He said it was awful. I've had one pinch of this ever in my life, and I know the only other type of longhorn that I've tried or chewed, I did the longhorn straight, and it wasn't terrible, but I'll never do it again. And I'm sure it says $1.29 on a can. I'm sure I'm never gonna dip this again, but I guess if it's worse than Kodiak mint, or was it Cody? No, it's either Kodiak or Timberwolf. Ooh, them were bad. One of them was bad. I don't remember which one, but I haven't done it on Tucci. So we got a pretty good amount left. Let's just go ahead and let's put this in a lid. Wait, 1 second. It don't really, it says long cut. The cut ain't very long. Let's see if we can't throw up. There's a good pinch. Sorry that I talked for 4 minutes before we even started the review, but I figured I'd catch y'all up on what's been going on here. So, off of the first, when we put it in here, it's dry, and don't pack very well, not much flavor, exactly what I said with the straight. And if y'all haven't watched the Longhorn straight video, after you get done watching this, I would go check it out. I think that was back when I first started the channel, back when I was still recording on my phone, so it's back, way back. I suggest y'all look it up. But I remember it because I dipped a full can of it, and I'm glad I don't have a full can of this. Now, hell, we still got a whole pinch, it's a decent sized pinch left, or not decent sized, looked a little bigger than that. Cheers, y'all, for a filler. Mm. I don't even know what to say right now. This is the worst dip I've ever tried in my life. This is worse than kayak apple, red seal snuff, Kodiak wintergreen, or all Kodiak chews put together, all wolf chews put together, mixed in with all Kodiak chews. Terrible. I mean, I was expecting it to be a cheap dip that don't have much flavor and don't have much nicotine. This don't even taste like mint. It tastes like straight up shit. It wouldn't even be too bad if it tasted like tobacco or nicotine, you know? Hell, even if it tasted like fucking cigarettes, menthol or something. This is bad. Don't buy it, y'all. And if y'all dip this like daily, or know somebody that dips it daily, please comment or have them comment here. How the hell do y'all do that shit? Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a straight fan. I love straight. And the Timberwolf straight, at least it had flavor, you know, it tasted like straight. This right here is just... Is my lip turning red? So now, within a week and a half, we have now done reviews on Longhorn Mint, Skull Extra Mint, Skull Classic Mint, Skull Extra Mint patches, and Skull Classic Mint patches. Tomorrow, or the next day after tomorrow, it's probably gonna be a Skull Extra Wintergreen pouch review, because I've never had the pouches before, and my dad bought them because he's trying to cut back on his chewing, because he got chewing a can a day, got really expensive, so he's trying to cut back. And my mom, she's wanting him to start chewing pouches again, because his mouth's been hurting a little bit. And I'm kind of doing the same thing as him. I know I'm talking about chewing like a can a day. I've cut back since I was out there for like that week and a half, and I know I felt like I was going to go crazy, and on the start I just throwing dips in. And the first, second, third dip that I had, the first dip was a small dip, a Coke Straight, because I couldn't have a very big one, because a friend let me scrape his can. And then I had a decent sized one of Skull Mint, and then I had a big one of Skull Mint, and it gave me a head rush, and I got dizzy, and I even, like, I didn't throw up, but, you know, you kind of get that little acid reflex in your mouth, you're like, fuck, that's nasty, you know. That's what happened to me, and then I'm just like, okay. And then after that, I started seeing how little nicotine I could have in a day and still feel good. Or feel normal, at least, not even buzzing or nothing. Because usually when I dip a can a day, I'd be buzzing by the end of the day. You know, I had so much nicotine, I was really feeling good. You know, I'd be lightheaded. I'd be kind of leaning over to the side, one eye half squinted. And I know one time, shoot, it's been about a month ago now, I was I was trying to dip a full can of Red Seal, and I know I didn't mention it in none of the videos because I don't like Red Seal, and the reason I didn't mention it is because I didn't do a tube video on it, because, you know, I've been trying to dip it all day long, and I got through maybe half the can in the whole entire day, and by the end of it, I put about the size of this lip in here. I mean, not terrible, but came apart when I did that. Fuck, that's nasty. Um, yeah, this tastes like additives. This don't taste like mint. This tastes like additives. Like, it's not even that salty taste you get off Coke. Mmm. And I tell you what, guys, this is something I'm gonna add on. Let me finish the story here. I put that dip of red seal in, and by the end of it, I couldn't even have the lights on. It gave me a headache. That's how big of a buzz I had by the end of it. And the whole day, from the first dip I put in until the last one I put in it in, and I didn't even dip it during the evening. I took maybe 4 dips out of the cans, and by the end of it, I just had a fucking headache. Whew, man, look at this shit. This shit's making me shake. I don't know if y'all can see that, but god dang, like this would be a good one to do a full can of. Holy shit, I just now thought about that. Hell yeah, let's start a challenge called the full can of Longhorn challenge, and that's where you have to dip or put a full can of Longhorn in, and you either have to hold it all in for 30 seconds or get your mouth closed. One of them two. And if I can get a full can of this, I don't know if I want to buy a can or not. But if I can, I will. So honestly, guys, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you about that deal. I read a deal online that if you take the Lifesaver experiment mints that are mint flavored and put them in Copenhagen wintergreen, like crush up one and like put a dip and a half or so in a can or normal size dip for you, and take them and crush them up into fine powder, like 2 or 3 of them, put them in there, maybe even 1 or 2. I only did one of mine. It's a smaller dip that I did it once. I think I even did a video on it, and I think I called it Making Coke Mint. So if y'all haven't saw that, go check that out. Which I'm not 100% for sure I called it that, but it does work. I've never had Coke Mint, and supposedly it tastes like it, and it tastes like a minty Copenhagen, kind of salty. You don't get much wintergreen flavor in there, and it's actually pretty good. It's kind of sweet. I don't know, supposedly it tastes like Coke Mint. Now, I looked it up on YouTube, and I'm the only person who's done a video on that. So, yeah. So, let's wrap this up for the final view. My tip to you, do not buy it. It's not worth the $1.30 that you pay for it. That's why it says special offer $1.29. And it's not a special offer. It's been like that because no one else will buy it unless it's cheap. That is a cheap dip. I ain't gonna lie. What can you expect out of cheap dips? But still, I would not expect this. If you want to try Longhorn, try Longhorn straight. I've never had Longhorn wintergreen. Or Longhorn natural, I think, is the other one. One of my friends used to dip, but I wouldn't take a dip of it because I don't like Longhorn. That's part of the reason I want to do a video on this. I don't know, my cousin, he had a horseshoe in, and he said he wasn't getting no nicotine. So the nicotine level, I'm going to give it a 0 out of 10 there. I don't even think there's nicotine in this. I think they just cut some grass out of the yard, ground them up, painted them, spray painted them black. That's what it fucking tastes like, spray paint. And I've never tasted spray paint. Might die, don't do that. And threw in some mints, and actually I don't even think they put mint flavor in it. But anyways, so 0 out of 10 on nicotine. Flavor, 0 out of 10. It tastes like straight additives. It tastes like fucking spray paint, like I just said. Swallow rate, I wouldn't dip this in school just because it's making me shake right now. I'm not even gonna try to swallow it because I'm afraid this might fucking give me cancer off of one swallow, so I'm not even gonna do that. Spit right, you don't spit very much. It's packed right, it don't pack worth of shit. I ain't gonna lie. See, I'm spitting tons of my dip out. I would show you, but I've spit dips into this, so you can't really tell. So, you don't spit very much with this. It's kind of hurting my teeth right here. I don't know. I might move it later after the video. Yeah, I think this right here is where I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all. It's pretty nasty. Do not buy. I guess y'all have been watching Cope Killer's YouTube videos, and y'all remember blowing blacks for diesels and Longhorn mint. Throw it in the trash. Don't even try it. Y'all been watching Cope Killer's YouTube video with your boy, the baddest mofo on the show, Cope Killer Cope. I don't even feel right growling with this dip. We'll see y'all later. Peace.